What a great Saturday it is to share with you another hour on Doctor to Doctor in the chat room. I am so happy to have you guys back, and I get excited every time it's time for me to come and share with you and you to be here to hang out with me in the chat room. I hope that you guys are well. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. I hope that you are looking into how the elderly around you are doing. It's hot out here, so make sure you're checking on the elderly people and making sure that they're okay, because sometimes they don't want to be a bother. So just stop by and make sure that they are okay. I have a great show lined up for you today. I have Dr. Tawana Williams here to share about her story and overcoming some life challenges. I tell you, whether you are an optimist or a pessimist, we're going to face challenges in life, and sometimes we struggle with those challenges. And then there are those folks like Dr. Williams that faces those challenges with so much confidence. Tawana was born in Wilson, North Carolina in 1963 without arms due to the drug thalidomide that was given to her mother during pregnancy. Her legacy is connected to President John F. Kennedy, who intervened in her life as an infant. He intervened by helping her mom, who cried out for help. Months later, Tawana was taken to Duke Cerebral Palsy Hospital to be trained as a baby to use her feet and hands. Today, she can do just about anything that someone else with arms can do, even braid her hair, type, text, and draw beautiful works of art. Dr. Tawana Williams is an internationally acclaimed Les Brown Platinum motivational speaker, TV personality, author, artist, mentor, life coach, executive producer of her upcoming debut movie, Eagle Without Wings. She's a businesswoman, humanitarian, philanthropist. She is a former talk show host and radio show host and CEO of Tawana Williams Outreach, Inc., a 501c3 nonprofit organization established in 2002. She is a highly sought after keynote speaker with a powerful and uplifting message for all generations. Her compelling story is one of triumph, perseverance, and determination. She's overcome many obstacles and has never allowed her disability to stop her. There's so much more to know about Dr. Williams, but ladies and gentlemen, you are going to learn right now as we welcome her, the Hope Coach, Dr. Tawana Williams, to Doctor in the chat room. And welcome to the show, Dr. Williams. I'm so glad to have you today.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Yeah, so, I didn't say you've been featured on the Jerry Springer Show, sharing your story of how you beat the odds, the Judge Hatchett Show. You were on there mentoring a troubled teen, huh?
Yes.
You've been on the Word Network, Manna Express. It goes on and on and on, folks. Creflo Dollar.
Yes.
Yeah. So you've done a lot. Wow.
Yeah, I have. It's been a blessing. It's been this 27-year journey of speaking and giving hope to people with my husband Toby has just been a blessing. And we're super excited about life and still traveling and giving hope to people one person at a time,
Yeah. What? I was saying in the introduction how some people, it's just a struggle when they're facing life challenges. And then there are other folks such as yourself that just face challenges with so much confidence, and it's folks like you that sometimes I have to stop and take a look. I just have to take a look and have a conversation with myself about how blessed I am. And
that's right.
And this ain't nothing.
That's right. That's right. And that is so powerful what you just stated, because we don't realize how blessed we are. Ladies and gentlemen, I was blessed to be born without my arms, and I say it literally. I know that I'm blessed, to be who I am and born without arms and impaired use of my legs due to the drug Thha-li-do-mide that was given to my mother during pregnancy. You know, my mom told me that there was nothing that I couldn't do, and I believed her, and I still believe my mama. I'm just saying. And I had a Grandma Rogers that did not play with me. And when I was 4.5 years old, she looked me in the eyes and she said, T, you must not have needed arms because God didn't give them to you. Wow. She said, nothing's missing. If you don't have it, then you don't need it. And those words continue to resonate and push me throughout my life's journey. Yes, I've overcome some major challenges and adversities throughout my life. I was gang raped many years ago during a home invasion, raped by my stepfather. I was addicted to crack and cocaine for 10 long years due to peer pressure. I've experienced abortion, motherhood, a stroke, 2 heart attacks, and COVID-19. So I know that I'm here to give you hope and help you overcome whatever adversities and challenges you may be facing in your life. And that's why I am unarmed, but dangerous, and an eagle without wings. Whoop, whoop. That's who I am.
Yes. So listen, let's talk about unarmed, but dangerous.
Yes.
Why did you title the book Unarmed, but Dangerous?
You know, unarmed, but dangerous to me it's a mindset, you know, that I've adopted a long time ago, you know, with my can-do attitude, with my self-driven determination. You see, when others say I can't, I show them how I do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't play with my stuff. You know, figuring it out is my middle name. I'm just saying, Tawana, figure it out, Williams. If I don't know how to do it, guess what? The next time you see me, I'm doing the thing because I've learned, you know, the power of being who I am and being unarmed but dangerous. Because guess what? You don't need a gun or a weapon. You know, your gun is your mind, your knowledge, your abilities, your skills, your gifts that God has given all of us. We got gifts, y'all, and we got to move on it. So, you know, when I say I'm unarmed but dangerous, it's just a mindset that I can do anything but fail. I can do anything that I put my mind to, and that's how I win. My God.
I am so big on mindset.
Yes.
I'm so big on mindset. And here's what I want you to tell us. How do, and especially you know, you're a life coach. How do you change the mindsets, particularly of people that have just bought into, they drank the Kool-Aid, they drank the negative Kool-Aid, and you want it, particularly, I'm really thinking about our children, right? And how do we influence the mind?
That's a powerful, powerful question. But you know, it's an inside job, especially for me, especially for eagles born without arms, such as, you know, my other eagles that I'm going to talk about in a few minutes. But you know, we make things happen. You know, we don't have time for the pity party, the woe is me. Ain't nobody got time for that foolishness. So, you know, there are 3 significant changes that I had to make about myself, and I want to share those with somebody because somebody needs to know how to get it done. So I challenge somebody right now that's listening to get their sword in their hand, get your pen and paper. You know what I'm saying? Because note takers are money makers. You want some money in your pocket, go get you something to write with, or get your phone or something. I'm just saying, it's about to be on and popping. So the first significant change that I had to make in my life was I had to change my mindset. My thinking had to change first to the yes things, to the I can things, to the possibilities, you know, because my husband Toby says that your mind is the most powerful asset ever owned. Neglect to use it, and somebody else is going to choose it for you. They're going to tell you what to do, how to do it, what time to do it. My God, I could go on and on and on. So change your mindset. You know, some of us, we've been, you know, in that mode for, you know, for years, 10, 20, 30 years of I can't do it. It's not possible for me. Well, you got to change your thinking to the possibilities of your, you know, making it happen for yourself, changing your perspectives. Amen. The second significant change that I had to make was I had to change the company that I kept. I had to get me some new friends, Dr. Shaw. I couldn't hang around raggedy, negative, toxic people. I couldn't hang around naysayers, doubters, and haters. You know what I'm saying? They were stunning my growth. They were holding me back, especially as a child, as a teenager. You know, I was a straight up follower because I was the way that I was born. So I know that's why I was a follower. I wanted friends. I wanted to be loved just like everybody else. So I had to change my mindset because, I had to change the company that I kept because I had to make sure that I was doing the right thing. So I had to remove them from my life immediately, you know, and we all have people in our lives right now that mean us no good. You know who they are. They're raggedy, they're negative, they're toxic. I could go on and on and on. But I'm saying, and you know, when God delivered me from my crack cocaine addiction in 1991, I couldn't hang around crackheads anymore. I couldn't hang around alcoholics and losers anymore. I had to pay attention and change the company that I kept. And I did it. My God. Whoop, whoop. Yes. Yes. And then the third significant change that I had to make in my life was I had to change the way I saw myself. I had to see myself great. I had to see myself bigger and stronger. I'm a little mama. I'm only 4, 5 and a half. I'm just saying, but I come strong. I come bold. Ain't nothing broken. Ain't nothing missing in my life. I started looking in the mirror and kissing myself on a daily basis and speaking life over me, affirming myself, encouraging myself, saying that I am the bomb.com, that I am the greatest. You know, I'm like some Muhammad Ali. I'm just saying I had to start speaking over my life, talking to myself, you know, because that's how you get it done. You know, that's how I built my confidence, because it really could have went the other way. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I had to really understand the power of my own words.
Yeah.
Words have power. They can kill your dreams or build your dreams. So I just realized that I had to do something about my life and make some changes, and I did it.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. You know, I'm still stuck on what your husband said. You know, if you don't use your mind,
my God,
you'll wake up and next thing you know, somebody else using it and telling you what to do and how to do it and when to do it. And that is so powerful for our children. That is
it is.
That is something. Tell him I'm still in that one. Okay.
Okay. You can share it.
What was it like growing up?
Growing
without arms?
Growing up for me without arms was a challenge. It was a challenge. However, I just kept going, you know. I was picked on, laughed at, ridiculed, teased on a daily basis, but I had to keep moving and I had to keep pushing. But it was hard for me.
Did it become expected, like a way of life? Like, you know, did it just become like white noise? Like, I know this is gonna happen every day, so I just, you know, I don't, is that how?
Yeah, basically that's how it is today. You know what I'm saying? I realized who I was and the power I possess, and I found out that I was fearfully and wonderfully made like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I had to get that in my heart and in my soul. And today, like I said, it's on and popping, because I don't play with Tawana. I know who I am, and I know the power that I possess. Point blank, period. I make things happen. You can't make me feel. You can't make me doubt what I do and what I can do and the power that I possess. My God, I'm excited, Dr. Shaw. I'm excited about life and letting people know that it's okay to be different. You know, it's okay. It's okay. You know, we're all different. You know? Yeah.
You know, I'm glad you said that, because I was thinking, you know, my challenge is not your challenge and not somebody else's challenges. And I said in the intro, you know, we all face things. We just face, we have different things to face, and we face them differently. But the most important thing is that we get through them, right?
Yeah.
And we don't allow them to define us, and we don't allow them to define what our success looks like. And I always say success is subjective. You know, it looks different for everybody. It ain't necessarily about money. It ain't about titles. It ain't about, you know,
that's right.
Yeah.
And my God, you're on it. You're on point. And you know, for me, I'm not moved by what I see, what I feel, what I hear, or what I think. I continue to trust God and lean not to my own understanding. I go help people out. That's what I am. I'm the hope coach. I'm pushing people every day and letting them know that if I did it without my arms, imagine what you can do. You got everything you need. So go get your stuff back. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here today, to let people know that they can do it. Ain't no excuse. There's no more excuses out here. I could easily create a list of 1,000,001 legitimate excuses, but that's not who I am. You know, excuses don't hide. They just reveal who you really are. My God. Go ahead. I was just gonna say that for me, you know, excuses or results, you can't have both. That's my motto. You can't have both. You figure it out. I'm just saying that's how I roll and live my life.
You've done so much. I want to talk about some of your accomplishments on the other side of break. We're going to go to break, and we're going to come back and continue this powerful discussion with Dr. Tawana Williams. We will be right back on Doctor to Doctor in the chat room right here on 94.7 FM. See you in a moment.
Awesome.
And we are still here with Dr. Tawana Williams. She is sharing her powerful story. I want to talk about some of your accomplishments. Let's kind of run us down, because you've done so much.
Yeah, I've been doing this for 27 years. You know, I've been featured on Jerry Springer, on Judge Hatchett. You know, Jerry Springer, you know, he was known for the fighting shows. Well, not when I was there. We didn't do that. I was there to give hope and let people know that they could do it. It was a powerful, powerful testimony of myself and other people sharing their stories. It was powerful. And you know, Judge Hatchett, they needed a mentor to a troubled teen, and they called me, and that was the first mentorship program that I had ever been a part, you know, of. And when they called me, I really didn't know how to mentor the young lady, but guess what? I said, okay, yes, ma'am. I learned how to get that thing done and make it happen. And it just grew, you know. Been on with Creflo Dollar several times at his church in Atlanta, his church in New York. We're just, you know, my husband Toby and I, we've been traveling since 1996, traveling the country, giving hope one person at a time at schools, churches, prisons, daycares, nursing homes, universities, colleges, organizations, corporations, colleges, fraternities, you know, anywhere, anyone that called guess what? We showed up, whether they had the money or not. It wasn't what we do is not about money. It's about giving hope to people, letting them know that they can do it. So I'm just still in awe and excited about, the journey and giving hope and letting people know that all things are possible when you believe.
What about some of your sheroes and heroes? Talk about, so who's helped you along the way?
Yeah. My husband, Toby, he's just a force in my life. He's my pusher man. And when I'm on, having a bad day, Toby would just come and push me. My grandma Rogers, she passed away in 1996, but she was such a intricate part of my life. She was that girl in my life, letting me know that I could do anything. She would, sometimes I'd run in the house as a child, run in the house crying, and she'd be like, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "They were picking on me." She said, "Come here, let me show you how to do it." She'd sit down and say, "Sit down. I'm gonna show you one time, not 2, 3, 4 times. I'm gonna show you one time." And I'm just saying. So she said, "Now go do it." So I went in the room or the closet or wherever, and I perfected that thing. And I came back out, Grandma Rogers, guess what? I did it, and I showed her one time. My God, she was a powerful source in my life. And I love my grandma. My mentor, Les Brown, Mrs. Mamie Brown's baby boy. I'm a Les Brown Platinum speaker. So I thank God for Les, Mr. Dudley of Dudley Hair Products, my life coach, Art Dokes, my faith partners, Pastor Chad Vick and his beautiful wife, Tara. I could go on and on and on. I'm just excited about life. And I thank God for the people that have pushed me and showed me the way, the maximum people in my life. I hang around with my maximum circle. I don't hang around minimum people. I hang around maximum people so that I can grow, so that I can learn, so that I can move higher. And I'm super excited about life and moving forward. But thank you for asking about my heroes and the people that have pushed me. They are so awesome in my life, and I'm grateful.
Yeah. As you're going around doing this work, you and your husband, talk us through that. Like, what's the process like? And, what are the tips after all of the challenges and the adversities that you've overcome? What are you telling folk? Like, what does it look like? I want to come to Dr. Williams and Toby Williams to figure this thing called life out, and how to navigate through it. What are you telling?
Well, one of the first things that I would say is that, we must give ourselves permission to get started. Telling yourself yes can just open doors for yourself, and then you got to start focusing on what you want. You got to start focusing. And as my husband Toby gives me some good quotes. He's a bad boy. Anyway, he says, if you're not focusing on what you want, then what you don't want will automatically find you. My God. So when I told myself I couldn't do it, guess what? I didn't do it. I'm just saying, I had myself on lockdown. I had my mind on lockdown. I was so focused on my limitations rather than my possibilities. So I had to start focusing on what I wanted to see in my life. I had to start speaking what I expected. Then, I had to think it and do it. That's a part of my life, my daily ritual. I have to think it and do it. I don't talk. Sometimes we talk too much. Yeah. Then we end up talking ourselves right out of what we said we were going to do. Yeah. And then if we don't talk ourselves out of it, our negative, raggedy friends will. Girl, how you gonna do this? You
Yeah.
don't have the money. You don't know the right people. Yada yada yada. So those are some of the things that I had to do, and I had to get this mindset of never giving up in my soul, in my spirit. You can't quit. Quitters don't win. Quitters don't win and winners don't quit.
Yeah.
Quitting for me was never an option. And it's not an option for you, ladies and gentlemen. You got to make it happen for your life. When I told myself that I could do it, I did it. And I just kept going. Yes, I fell down many, many times. But every time I fell down, I get up again and again and again. That's how winners roll. We don't wimp, whine, and complain. We just get up and get it done. Because there are dreams, goals, hopes, and aspirations in your life for you too. So I just
It's an inside job.
Yes, it is. So I just challenge everyone to get up and do something for themselves. Figure out what it is you want to do in life. There's a dream in you too, a book in you too, a story in you too. So we all have the potential to do something greater than ourselves. I'm just the vessel. There's nothing so great about me. I just said I'm going to do something bigger than me. I don't get a disability check. I create the life that I wanted to live. I created what I wanted, and here we are. I am the CEO of Tawana Williams Outreach. The world told me I couldn't get a job. So I had to do something. I had to create the job that I wanted to see. And that's what I did. So here we are. So I'm excited about life.
Did you ever imagine though, when your grandma was pouring into you, your mom was pouring into you, even before there was a Toby in your life, did you ever imagine being on the platforms that you've graced and pouring into other people in the way that you are pouring into other people? Was that even imaginable for you?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Never in my wildest dreams. I would have never. I always thought that I was going to be on the 11 o'clock news in Washington, D.C., because I grew up in D.C. And I admired Renee Poussin on the 11 o'clock news. And I always said that I wanted to be just like her. But of course, I followed the negative friends, so I didn't pursue that. But I'm just saying, I would have never thought that I would be an internationally known or acclaimed Les Brown Platinum speaker and traveling all over. I'm just saying, no, ma'am, I would have never thought that this would be what I would be doing. But I am so humble and so grateful to be in this position, sharing platforms, and letting people know that they can do it no matter what their circumstances are. We all can win, and I give them a recipe, of hope, a recipe of I can do it. And I'm super excited about life and moving forward.
Talk about some of your other books and products.
Yeah. Well, I've written 7 books. So my first book is I'm Different, But I Can. It's a children's book with me and my daughter April. And in this book, we share rhyming phrases and pictures of how I do things using my feet, on a daily basis. And it also has a activity section at the back with puzzles and crosswords and more, and some of my artwork, because I'm an artist also. It's a powerful tool. And again, it's called I'm Different, But I Can. Then my classic, my signature book, Unarmed But Dangerous, the Tawana Williams story of relentless struggle and ultimate victory. And in this book, I tell my poignant story of being born without arms and all of the challenges that I've been through, and how I married my childhood sweetheart, Toby. And in this book, I just pour my heart out and let people know, my testimony, and it will be featured as my upcoming debut movie, Eagle Without Wings, coming soon to theaters, Netflix, Lifetime, and different streaming channels. Unarmed but Dangerous is that book, and the movie again is Eagle Without Wings. It's coming soon. And then my next book is Motivation for the Soul, Move or Be Moved. And this book is a collaborative book with 17 of my friends, and everybody is sharing their triumph and their determination stories, and victory, and how we all did it, how we made it, even though, we had challenges, but we made it. Then my next book, The Bomb: Systems That Create a Wealthy Mindset. I'm always talking about I am the bomb. So I wrote a book about it, with just principles and strategies and systems and methods that work every time. This book will explode your imagination and push you right to your greatness.
Okay.
And then the next book is Mind Interrupted: Experiencing Technical Difficulties. This book was written after I had a stroke, in 2011, November 27th, 2011, I had a stroke. It was a mind interruption. That day I didn't know my name, my social, my husband, everything just shut down. And I realized that I just, had to sit down and be quiet and get it together. But 3 days later, everything came back. And, this book will really help you move and apply your thoughts and pay attention to your own life. Because sometimes we're all over the place. We got too much going on. So this book will show you how to humble yourself and go through. The next book is A Book of Hope: All Things Are Possible, period. This book is my husband, Toby, and I. It's our first book together. And in the book, we want to uncover hidden potentials and help people to discover how to manifest their own desires and the things that they deserve in life. And, it's just a book of ingredients of love, hope, and success that'll push you straight to where you want to be. It's powerful. And my latest book, 79 Hope Keys. 79 Hope Keys to manage, maintain, and master your life. This book is powerful. It's a book of tips. You read it, it's going to shift your mind, it's going to shift your thinking, and it's going to help you move forward. But the keys are powerful, and they will unlock your mind, unlock your desires, and just show you how to go get it done. So those are my 7 books, and I'm super excited. And everything is available only exclusively at TawanaWilliams.com. That's TAWANA Williams.com.
TAWANA Williams.com, and you can get any of those books that she just described. All of them sound amazing. I'm so excited about the children's book though, and I've got to have that for my 5 grands. Gotta have that one for them. I know that they're all amazing because you, my sister, are amazing.
Thank you, sweetheart.
So are you. Yeah, I was about to ask, where can we find those? So we can find those at TawanaWilliams.com. TawanaWilliams.com. That is TAWANA Williams.com. I want to talk about what advice you give those who are facing challenges in life. And I know you talked a little bit about that. But before we do, tell us a little bit more about the movie. Can others get involved? Tell us about this movie.
Well, the movie is called Eagle Without Wings, and you can go to eaglewithoutwings.com to see more information. We're excited. I can't really talk much about where we are, but we know that it's coming. It's coming. It's going to be a blessing. But if you want to be a part of what we're doing, give me a call at 252-291-6081 from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Again, 252-291-6081 from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm in Wilson, North Carolina. But if you're serious and you want to be a part of it, and if you're an actress or an actor, or you want to invest in the project, give me a call and we'll tell you all about it. But go to eaglewithoutwings.com. But it's going to be powerful. It's my story. Unarmed but Dangerous is the movie is based on that book. So we're excited about it. We've got 3 other Eagles that are going to play me in the movie. It's going to be powerful. As a matter of fact, I just received a call yesterday. We found us a 5-year-old Eagle, a little Tawana, that's going to play me. Man, this God is doing this thing, and we are super excited. So you guys got to go to eaglewithoutwings.com and check it out. But it's going to be.
And that's Eagle without an S. Eagle
that's right.
Without Wings.com. And
yes.
if you want to be a part, you can reach out to Dr. Williams at 252-291-6081 from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. We are at another break. We will be right back with Dr. Tawana Williams in a moment on 94.7 FM on Doctor2Doctor in the chat room. Stay with us. We'll be back. We are still here on 94.7 FM on Doctor2Doctor in the chat room with Dr. Tawana Williams. An amazing, amazing story, and such a powerful story, and such a powerful speaker, an amazing person. We're so honored to have you here with us. Let's talk more about what you say to those folks that are facing life challenges.
I tell them to get up and figure it out. I'm just saying, look, there was no playbook for me in front of me. Nobody told me it was going to be hard or easy. I'm just saying, nobody told me how to do it. I had to figure it out along the way. So I'm letting people know this thing is not easy, but you got to be able to do it. You know, I had to learn to balance my life. You know, I got a lot of hats that I wear. I'm a speaker, author, artist, mentor, wife, mother, grandmother, CEO. I could go on and on and on. So I had to balance all of these hats that I wear. So I'm going to give you 5 hope tips that will balance your life, because we got to learn how to balance, how we got to maneuver. We got to continue on this journey and doing it the right way. Okay, so get it back, get your sword back, get ready. Okay, so I'm going to give you 5 hope tips to balance your life. The first hope tip to balance is to stop whining and complaining. My God, stop whining and complaining, because guess what? Nobody cares. We got to keep pushing. So stop whining and complaining. Number 2, position yourself around positive, like-minded people, not the naysayers, doubters, and haters. You got to position yourself. Yes. The third is to take responsibility and control of your life. Discipline your kids. Discipline yourself. Some of us, we're all over the place, multitasking and making a mess out of everything and not finishing anything. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, you got to take responsibility and control of your life. Make it happen for your life. Some of us, we've been saying we're going to do it for years and we haven't done it yet. We haven't finished it. I'm telling you today, be a finisher and take responsibility and control of your life. The fourth is to upgrade your relationships and your knowledge. Get you some new friends, some friends that have more than you, that know more than you, so you can learn on the side, so you can hang around them and learn from them. Don't ask for their money. Learn from them. Follow the leader. I'm just saying. And then I want you to start reading books about what you want to be, what you desire. Some of us, we got to turn the TV off, turn the cell phone off, the social media, the TikTok, and start reading a book. That's how you learn. That's how you grow. That's how we get it done. So upgrade your relationships and your knowledge. And the fifth and final is to upgrade your determination. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to see yourself doing it. That's how I did it. All the things that I've done in my life, I saw myself doing them and I did it. And you can do it too. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You got this. So let's go get it and start balancing our lives day by day. I want you to start these tips that I'm giving you. I want you to put it in your face, put it on the mirror, somewhere where you can see it daily. And get it in your heart, get it in your soul. We got work to do. We got greatness in us. You know what I'm saying? So go get it and make it happen for yourself. That's how I did it.
Yeah. So these are some of the tips that you use.
Yes.
To balance your life.
Yes.
Wow.
Every day.
I was thinking when you were saying get off of social media. I remember years ago when I was working on my doctorate. And I remember sometimes I thought my downtime, I thought to relax, I'm going to open up Facebook, right?
Yeah.
And I'd open it up and I'd find myself an hour and a half, 2 hours later, I'd scroll through the Facebook feed and I look at the clock and I realize how many pages of the dissertation I could have written probably, in the time that I call myself. And I tell you, it's something when you step away from the noise of the life noise.
Yep.
It's amazing what you can accomplish.
My God, you're talking real good. That's what I'm talking about that think it and do it type thing. You ain't got time to listen to the noise, to the people, to the naysayers. You just got to get your mind right, focus on and get that tunnel vision. Don't go left, don't go right. Keep your eye on the prize. Whoop, whoop. That's how I do it.
Yeah. Let's go back to Toby and April. You mentioned April briefly a moment ago. Talk about your husband and your daughter.
Yeah, my husband Toby is an awesome and amazing man that tends to my every need. We've been married since 1991. On Christmas Day, we got married 31 years ago. We've been together 34 years, but we've been friends 54 years. We were childhood friends. And so, we've created a foundation of friendship and a foundation of love. That's what we have. And he's just my soulmate. And we just thank God for the years. And, Toby as a child, he was my guardian angel, over the summer, because I grew up in DC, but he lived in North Carolina next door to Grandma Rogers. And so every summer, me and my sisters, we would go to Grandma Rogers' house to stay for the summer. And that's how I met Toby. And I'm just so excited. But the only thing he asked me when we first met, he said, well, what happened to your arms? I said, I was born without arms. I was born like this. He was like, oh, okay. And that was it. We just clicked. And he just started protecting me, making sure that the other kids wouldn't pick on me. And he would walk me to the store and feed me my candy. Oh, Toby was such an awesome child, an awesome friend. And then, on the way back home, I would always be thinking about Toby. And I always said, if I ever got married, I wanted my husband to be just like Toby. And look at what God gave me.
Thank you, Toby.
Yes, and my daughter April, she is my miracle child. The doctor said that I would never have a child, and I gave birth to April 37 years ago, and she's my miracle baby, my angel. She's powerful, and she has three awesome sons that protect me. They call themselves my security. One is 13, one is 14, and the other is 19. And when we go out and we're at the store, we're out and about, he's like, they're guarding me. I'm like, that is so funny. But yeah, my boys, they love me, they love mama, and we just, we're a close-knit family, and we thank God for April and the boys, and of course Toby, being the head of the household, and he's a powerful leader. And we just thank God for, the structure and the value and the love that we have for each other. It's powerful. So we're grateful.
Beautiful, beautiful. Nothing like those grandkids, I tell you.
That's right.
I tell you, nothing like the grandkids. So you are the hope coach.
Yes, ma'am.
So what words of encouragement can you give someone that's down or feeling hopeless? Or just wants to give up?
Yeah.
Because you know what? There's a lot of that now.
Yeah, it is. It is. My words of hope and encouragement are that we got to keep the faith and pull pull the best out of us. There's greater in each of us. Pull your best stuff out today, every day, because life is short. We see it every day. People are leaving, minute by minute. So we gotta, not give up. We can't focus on that. We can't focus on what we don't have. We gotta focus on what we have, and remember that all things are possible when we believe. If you believe you can do it, you can do it. And that's how I've continued to soar in the midst of COVID, in the midst of life's challenges, in the midst of just having another heart attack. My birthday was May 23rd, and I celebrated 60 years of life on May 23rd this year. And then 3 days later, I was in the hospital fighting for my life in ICU. So I'm just saying, I had to keep pushing. We got to keep pushing no matter what. Push forward, persevere, and keep the faith. Keep your faith intact. You got to keep pushing no matter what it looks like. Long ago, I had to learn to motivate myself. I had to motivate me. It wasn't about other people. It was about me helping myself so that I could help other people. I had to be that great influence on myself first. I had to make it happen for myself. Like I said, I'm self-driven, I'm self-motivated, and I make things happen for my life. And I don't need other people to push me or validate me. I continue to push myself. For me, I found out that God gave me everything I needed when I was born, and he knew I was going to do something about it. That's why he gave this joy to me. Everybody can't do what I do. And everybody can't do what you do, Dr. Shaw. But he gave this to me because he knew that I was going to do something about it. I'm just excited about life and the opportunity to be the eagle without wings, to be the chosen one. I'm excited about life and where I am and what I do, and I'm excited.
What do you say to the little girl, the little Tawana? What do you say to her now, that little girl in you? Because I feel like we bring those girls with us along the journey. What do you say to her?
That she's fearfully and wonderfully made, and she can do anything. She can fly, she can soar, she can make it no matter what. And that was me. That was me. But as a child, nobody told me I could do it.
Yeah.
I had to learn to fly myself. I'm just saying, that's funny that you would say that. And I was talking to the young lady's mom yesterday that's gonna play little Tawana. She's 5. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. But I was talking to her mom yesterday, and I was telling her, some of the things that I had to go through that her baby's gonna go through, But I'm just saying, it's gonna be powerful. I'm excited about mentoring little girls and letting them know that they can do it. I used to braid my daughter April's hair when she was a baby. So, I'm just saying, there was nothing that I couldn't do. Nothing is too hard. If you want it, then go get it. And that's my motto. That's how I live my life. I don't live in comfort zones. You know what I'm saying? Comfort zones are dangerous. Don't you agree, Dr. Shaw?
Absolutely.
They're dangerous.
So when you reference eagle, you're talking about other little girls or little boys that were born or don't have arms.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I reference when I say the eagle. Yeah. And in the book, Unarmed but Dangerous, there's a story about the eagle. And I'm not going to go into it, but you got to get the book so you can see how to fly even without wings or arms or whatever is missing in your life. You know what I'm saying? You can still fly. My God.
What's next for Dr. Tawana Williams?
Woo! What's next? Everything.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, the movie, of course, and then just working on some other potential visions. There's something that I wanted to do years ago. When I was a drug addict, I had to drive over 100 miles to get rehabilitation, to get help. And so I want to create and open a drug rehab center in my city of Wilson, North Carolina. I'm going to create my motivation for the soul. My brain just. It's a reality show. Thank you.
Okay.
Motivational reality show, because some of the things that I see on TV, that's not my reality. That's not your reality.
Right.
So show people that you can be positive in a reality of life and a reality show. So yeah, I got some things in the burner that are going to help people and push people and show them how to fight, because we got to learn how to fight in spirit. We ain't got to fight with our hands. You got to fight with your mind, and move forward. So yeah, we got a lot of dreams and visions. But like I said, the first thing that we're going to do is to create and get Eagle Without Wings movie out there, get it in the movie theaters first, and then like I said, to Netflix and different
I can't wait.
streaming. Yeah, it's gonna be powerful. It's gonna be a blessing. It's gonna be global, all over the world, different countries. It's just gonna be an epic story that is going to resonate with people everywhere. People that live mediocre lives, they're gonna be blessed. People in the film industry, they're gonna be blessed. People that are homeless, they're gonna be blessed. Whatever you're going through, you're gonna be blessed when you see Eagle Without Wings movie. It's gonna be a blessing to the world. So I'm excited about it all.
I am so honored that you would come and share your story with me, with our audience. And I for those of you that check us out on YouTube and on Facebook, we're going to have a video, a powerful video showing how Dr. Tawana Williams, how she navigates without arms and some of the things that she can do. So check us out on YouTube, on Doctor2Doctor in the chat room. Check us out on our Doctor2Doctor in the chat room Facebook page so that you can be blessed by that video. We're gonna upload that to the YouTube channel as well as to the Facebook page. Thank you so much, Dr. Williams.
You're so welcome. And I pray that I have helped someone and brought value to your show on today. Somebody's life was blessed and turned around. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tawana Williams, your messenger of hope and inspiration. And I want you to hold on to these words until we meet again. I know that I will, even without arms. God bless you. We love you and thank you. Thank you, Dr. Shaw.
Thank you. And we love you. And I also love my 94.7 FM Doctor2Doctor in the chat room audience. Thank you for coming back this Saturday. And please come back next Saturday. Same chat channel, same chat time. We'll be right here in the chat room waiting for you. We'll see you then.